We are back again. You know what time it is. RAOP. We are doing another. I would call this an art. I mean, we got to come up with a name for it eventually, but we back with a videographer this time. It's your boy. You already know, Mr. Jefferson.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Ampavelli back to back. We just knocked out a good interview with K Millions.
Yes, sir.
Now we got the homie Motion Cinematic.
So, yes, sir. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Demitri. I'm Motion Cinematic. One half of it.
Okay.
And we adding other pieces to Motion Cinematic. So
since we met, huh?
Since we met.
Yeah. So the growth is major.
Crazy. Growth is real crazy. Since I think when we first met, that was like 150 followers, but that wasn't really off no music. That was like a backup account.
Right.
But then I just took it to the music. Now we had like 600 and something followers.
There you go.
And from there, but it's
growing.
That was from like 2-3 videos when y'all met me.
Right.
And from those 2-3 videos, we probably done shot 50 of them, 50 something.
Right.
And put out close to 40.
I hear that.
Yeah, you've been working because we follow you on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. YouTube and the IG and just like it seemed like every week you just dropping something. So.
Yeah. I had to get I wasn't dropping for a little minute on Instagram, just being like lazy, but then I was just like letting everybody know like it's for real. Like I can drop somebody preview every day if I want it.
Yeah, right. I think when you had first pulled up, I don't think you was doing the poetry and motions yet. So what made you do that?
Jizzle Films. So Jizzle Films was like, man, boy, you might as well hop on this train.
Yeah. And
you know, it's a easier outlet for certain people. You know, it gives them opportunity to put content out.
For sure.
So like, you know, sometimes people don't have that price, that ticket. So it gives them another alternative. Or if the song is not really music video worthy.
Yeah.
Like if they don't see it, but they can do this outlet. So and this outlet helps.
Indeed.
And it pushes.
So you that's a good point you just said. Do you get some people that already have like a official video that want to do a poetry in motion also? Because I feel like that's more effective than me.
See, I don't. If you already got a video out to it, we don't personally do that song for our poetry in motions.
Okay.
We wouldn't do that. Like we let you do another piece of content. Keep dropping content. That's how we do it.
Gotcha.
Okay. Just to like grow the catalog.
Grow your catalog. Like people got the whole YouTube game misconstrued. Like it's about content. Like y'all dropping back to back because that's YouTube.
Yeah.
And that's just music in general. Like, so a person doesn't want to see a music video with you. To my personal opinion, see a music video with you, then a takeoff of the same song.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah, I never thought about it like that, but yeah, that's a good point because we did get a couple people that do them in here, and sometimes I'll be like, it's if you're trying to like push a certain song, sometimes it doesn't hurt to have some extra content towards it.
So I do think that personally, I do think that it's good to have multiple videos to the same song.
Right.
Because this, like you said, it's about having more content.
Right.
I think that you limit yourself if you're only able to afford but so many videos. You know what I mean? I do think that you maximize your opportunities in that regard. But if it's a situation of you saying that, hey, I want to push this record as far as I can take it, you know what I mean? Then yeah, you want to do a takeoff, you know, you in studio performance, something outside, maybe do a live version of it, you know what I mean? Because people will watch those.
Right. And I agree with that. Like that was like the single driven era. Y'all remember that era, where the single was key because label put so much money behind the single. Mm-hmm. But I think nowadays people are just so like short. Like, you know, they got short timers on their brains. Like, so it's like, on to the next. Are you going to give me more or not? Right. So, and it's like a different outlet. But I agree with both points. If you're putting money behind the song, like Butter. Yeah. Like I done knew Butter forever. Mm-hmm. But like Butter, like he was pushing Melrose. Melrose was a single and it worked. So he was pushing that track. Yeah. So like that.
What I was thinking about Reese because he been pushing that song for like 2 years now.
Right.
And he done that song like multiple times. He done a video and he done did about 3 different performances. But he's still pushing that song. He been trying to put it on radio. So that's what I would be thinking of. But you got a good point. Everybody not trying to push every song as a single.
And a lot of people aren't like really into like, well, when I say music, when they're not into it, like we grew up watching music, loving the game. A lot of these kids, like a lot of not kids, just people in general don't know about the game and how the game works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we grew up in the game where you pushing a single.
Yeah.
The label pushes singles still. So they still push singles, but everybody right now is just so short-sighted, short-tempered. They only see the short game. So
yeah.
So sometimes you got to capitalize off that.
I definitely think you got a strong point. I mean, because if you have multiple videos, different songs, you have a better way of entertaining your audience.
Right.
But not every artist is able to stay as consistent.
Right.
You know, so
like MK Shotzz, like every time he comes to us, he's shooting a poetry, motion, and a music video. Two different songs, but he just knows like I'm gonna push content. That's his goal of the game. I'm pushing content. I'm pushing different music. Once something's gonna stick.
Yeah, for sure.
Then I have other people who might come to me one time, but they're planning their next video, and they're planning, hey, we're gonna do this because they're trying to push a single.
Right. Sometimes sometimes it's not even a matter of something sticking. It's just a matter of building a foundation. You know what I mean? Having that much content, you do build a foundation, a core foundation of fans. Have you ever heard the rule of 1,000 fans?
You tell me right now. I want to hear about it.
Basically, you could be as successful as you wanted with 1,000 fans. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let's say they were confined to Florida, just keeping it in a state. You got Tallahassee, Jacksonville, and I'm just talking about areas that, you know, are known for having shows and supporting artists and such, right?
Right.
Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Orlando, Daytona, I would say. Smaller market in comparison to some of these, but still, I mean, it's a college town and it's popping, right?
Right.
Miami and Tampa. That's 6 cities. Let's say you had 1,000 fans spread between those 6 cities. You can sell T-shirts, do shows.
Right.
If everybody paid $100 throughout the year,
you balling. I feel you. I like that though.
You can be as successful as you want it. So in today's market, if you had 1,000 fans that are constantly streaming your videos, constantly retweeting and posting, I have a theory that if you like something, you tell 3 people.
Right.
Out of that 3 people, you may strike 1. You know what I mean? But again, it continues to grow in that same way. So whether you're liking it and sharing it on Twitter, Instagram, things of that sort, it puts it in motion to grow your audience. So.
And I agree, because we kind of go about that with the same process for like motion cinematic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, we're gonna control our area that we have, our population that we work with. We're gonna control that. Like, they keep coming back. They're fans of our work,
right?
And we're fans of their work. So that's like kind of how we push it, the same way of like how you're saying it,
right? And I think it shows in how quick and how much your followers have grown since, like you say, the last time we met, because it wasn't that long ago, you know.
It wasn't, and that'd be the crazy thing. And the thing about that is like just to see the growth be crazy from like y'all in as well, like. I mean, y'all been like doing y'all thing, but y'all been doing it for a while. Y'all been doing it consistently, and that's all we try to do. We try to be consistent. Like this wasn't quick, because Motion Cinematic didn't start with Motion Cinematic. I had a whole nother thing that I wasn't shooting videos, but it was kind of like a label thing when I was 16.
I heard that.
Oh, I'm 23.
Let's get into that. Let's backtrack. Let's get into that. And then how you even got into videos.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I get into that. I made Mango City when I was like 16. I'm 23, so when I was 16, going into the 11th grade, in the 11th grade, made Mango City. My favorite person, Master P.
Legend.
Yeah, legend.
Just so happened,
Yeah, changed the game. Like, right. But you know, like, but he showed like you ain't need to come from like
nothing,
no big bucks. You ain't need to you had no Master Jewish P last name or nothing,
bro. Like,
yeah.
I love that nigga story. Like, man, huge influence for sure.
And that's kind of like my story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came up in the same environments. I was just kind of pushed a different way.
Right.
I just ain't never want to be on the news.
Right.
I respected my daddy so much. I just ain't never want to get put on the news.
Bruh.
Or put on the shirt. You know. So just by that, I just made this, and that Mango City was I was throwing parties, had rappers like Duval. You met Duval, like he was artist Trey Luciano. Like we have a song from back then. These niggas. I don't know if I can say that, but I ain't know if it was gonna be anything you want. Yeah. So these niggas was like the first track. We was pushing these niggas like, but and we was doing shows. I was handling all that stuff. Came out a lot of money. Like I was forking over a lot of money. But Jizzle Films has been with us since the beginning. So when Jizzle first started, we was kind of first starting, and I was doing Mango City, not knowing how to make money.
Right.
But I was putting down the groundwork for what I'm doing now. Meeting artists, working with artists, you know, networking. And that just led to, I moved to Tallahassee for a little minute, meeting people, you know, doing the same thing. But I always had a vision, and truthfully, I don't think people could meet my vision in the manner I wanted it meted, like the time constraints and things like that. Then about a year ago, it came up to like, dog, he said, man, you might as well get a camera. I'm like, nah, I ain't about to get no camera. I ain't about to be the guy behind the camera. I ain't never want to be in the spotlight, but I ain't never want to be the guy behind the camera.
Yeah.
Then I was hustling, learn how to make real money, learn what to do with the money, invest the money. Then I said, come on, just go buy a camera. And went and bought a camera. Went and bought a nice quality camera. And it's been that since January. It's been history ever since. Like, I don't think there's too many people doing it in the manner we're doing it, because not just the fact that we're putting out so much content, but each video is getting better and better.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, man. Consistent growth.
Yeah, because I don't think anybody else that's doing videos, because you got like a stable of artists that you got with your team.
Right.
Most people, they just like, most people that shoot videos, they just shoot whatever, but you actually got like almost like pretty much like a label, right?
That's the eventual hopes of everything. Like somehow like Drew filmed and did it, Lyrical Lemonade. But right now I'm training, like we train the people on how to work the cameras, how to edit, so you know, to make it easier so we can expand more, shoot more, take more videos in.
Indeed.
But I work with, you know, I've been Duval, my god brother, Jay, my god brother. Like we've been working forever. My little cousin put me on a couple of artists. He homeboys with like Fetty Osama, WAWG Max, like them. Then MK Shotzz, like all these people. Like they come back consistently. You know what I'm saying? RCF, like they come back consistently. They just want to work.
Right.
So it's like you say, it's a stable. But they just seen that work at first, and they're like, okay, we're going to keep coming back. Yeah. So you remember your first video you shot? The first video I shot was Jay video, Rich Hustler Jay.
Okay.
And I'm going to say my boy Trill, who edited the videos, like, because he's the other half. He did his thing.
Yeah.
He did his thing. I did good enough. Yeah. For him to be able to do his thing.
So you just shot it and then he edited it.
Yeah, that's the team. Like that's the team. So yeah, I shoot, he edit. It takes down on like one of us doing everything. We go crazy. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially me being new to the game. And at first and still, like Jizzle Film still helps us, shows us the ropes. Daniel Lee, like me and Bang Shots be talking. I don't know if y'all know about him yet, but he up and coming. He's a beast with VFX.
Okay.
So like he's a beast with VFX. But yeah, like so I was lucky. I don't burn bridges, you know, so they could help me in the game as well. But my first video was more like had scenery. I just ain't really know what to do. I knew what I wanted to do, knew what I wanted. I ain't knew, but I ain't, you know. But my boy saved me, you know. Then got better, equipment got better, started investing more and more. You know, that's the thing. People want to be entrepreneurs and want to set ways, but I mean, I done came out a lot of money doing this.
Yeah, that shit costs money.
Yeah.
So if there's somebody that's watching right now, they want to get into the video directing game, like what equipment did you start off with and what you got now?
What I started off with was a Panasonic G85. That's like if you would say like to me that would be like the iPhone 5S. Like it's like, but it's not it's just like an iPhone S. You know how they be dropping the S series to where it's like the smaller. Yeah. So that's what that was. But that got me my first video. Then I moved to Panasonic GH4.
Okay.
Then
that's a beast.
Yeah, it's a beast. We was looking for something better. That shutter angle.
Right.
I don't know if a lot of people know about that, but shutter angle wasn't our thing. Then we got into, right now we're dealing with the GH5. We upgraded again, but we keep all the cameras though. So we upgraded again, and that's where we at now. Nice lenses, nice camera body. GH5 got the things we need, and it's not just the cameras, like knowing how to work that camera, knowing how to get the lighting right on the camera. Because I have a cinematic camera, that means like a movie type camera. So my thing is I have to have my lighting correct. Yeah. So that's the big thing. But to tell somebody that's gonna start videos, I mean, get to it. Come sign the Death Row. come work with us, and we'll take you where you want to be. But nah, for real, like it's like anything. Like invest in yourself, invest in your craft, and work. Yeah. Like people don't like to work; they just see like the success. Like people,
indeed,
people see like.
Yeah, they just see the glory. They just want that instantly. Yeah. Instant gratification.
Like people want to sit here because they see it's big, but they want to sit when it wasn't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like people want to, hey, let me get on, let me get a video. Like, did you put up any shots with me? Did you do anything? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I do this for a whole other reason.
Yeah, because when you first hit us up, man, like we was looking at your IG and like, yeah, this nigga dope. Yeah, go ahead and come through. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's crazy. I appreciate that.
And when you hit us up, like you ain't even automatically want to interview. You was like, you just hit us up, wanted to just like come through the studio, fuck with us. We shot the Duval video. Right. Yeah. And then like months later we said, well, oh shit, we both work. We might as well knock out this interview, get it done.
Right, and this is the first time people see my face. So like the people don't. I be shooting videos with people I knew forever, but I'm a big person to separate personal and business.
Indeed,
I'm a big person of that because you could be shooting, like you could be doing something like that, and people just automatically want something. But if you don't know who behind this, and you're just going off work, so I separate personal and business. Like, yeah.
So when you do get some songs that you don't fuck with, or have, if that even happened yet. Do you still do the video, or do you like turn them down?
There was only one time I turned the song down. I really don't care if the music's not on a what's it called, like on a 10 or even a 5. But there was one time I turned down a video. The song wasn't that good than what you wanted to do, like what they wanted to do, what they was saying in the song. Like they wanted to go to a graveyard and rap a diss track. Yeah. And I don't condone things like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I turned like, nah. I just heard the song. I can't do it.
I wouldn't even know how to ask a nigga to do some shit like that.
Hey, but he did it slick. Like I said, man, it's a graveyard. He's like, oh yeah, that's where. Nah, I said,
yeah, that's a graveyard.
I said, nah, like, yeah, we can't do that. Like, I don't condone that.
Yeah, because if you do something like that, his whoever he beefing with, that put a target on your back.
Yeah. Like people gotta understand, like it's a difference from being a cameraman and like being in beef and stuff like that. I wouldn't be mad if somebody like blew me down or something like that, and I done did something. You can't say I'm just a cameraman once you do something like that. Right. That's not just being a cameraman. Yeah. Like you can diss in your music, you can do all that, but once you bring me to a graveyard or try to bring certain things, I stump on a nigga's shirt or whatever you want to do, like I don't. Because that means I condone that. Yeah. And I got home, like I'd be damn mad if like somebody did it to one of my partners. Like I got partners that's really dead. Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like I'd be dead mad.
Nah, I got a lot of respect for you for that.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, and that's not what the game about.
Not at all. Not at all.
This, y'all rap. You know what I'm saying? Leave the streets in the street. Like we done, like I keep it real. Like I done shot a video, bro. We done got. They don't let off shots at the person who we shooting the video for. They don't let off shots. So like it get real. It's not like it gets real. So it's like people gotta understand like this ain't no joke.
Right.
Yeah, like if you want to be a videographer, it ain't no joke. Yeah. Play the game how the game is. Don't try to get nobody else's situation.
Yeah, because that shit ain't just you behind the camera no more. It's just like, it's real life now. Because how you feel about like directors getting like indicted now in video for like videos and shit? Like
directors or like the artists?
Directors. I think Drew filmed it. He got
he got put in indictment. Yeah, but he's on the label though. He's on the label.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You gotta remember he's the co-founder, president of the label.
Okay.
But I mean, that's the game. You seen what happened with Murder Inc.
Right.
Like, that's the game. Like, if you want to deal with these type of people, that's the game.
Yeah.
Like if somebody wanted something, bro, you have to come subpoena me or something like that.
Right.
That's the only way. And I still might take my time. That's how I grew up. But like he was on the thing, but you chose that lifestyle. Like, you chose to deal with who you deal with, and people don't like to suffer the repercussions of what they chose to do.
Right.
Because you chose that lane though. No matter how you play it, you chose that. I'm just a man. No, you chose that lane.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And you got to stand on it every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you can't be in the streets half stepping it.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
And that shit put him in a weird situation, because now he got to protect himself, and now he mostly do videos for like street niggas, and now street niggas probably ain't even gonna want to work with him.
Yeah,
because he was on the stand and whatnot.
Man, I ain't even know cuz hopped on the stand. Yeah. Like, if you hopped on the stand and you saying what's good for like what he's doing good, it's a difference. But once you say anything incriminating, then as a label you kind of. Especially dealing with street cats, so it's like, that's dead, that's flies, yeah.
So let's get into MK Shotzz. You work with him the most, right?
MK Shotzz has been the most consistent for sure. Yeah, I work with him a lot. Yeah.
All right, so let's get into this, man. You went viral with this video right here.
Yeah.
So he sampled Kurt Franklin.
Right.
That was crazy. So when you first heard this song, what you thought?
Man, I already knew he could rap, but I said, "Oh, cuz slid." And you want to know what's crazy? I usually catch the song right before, but I caught this song right when I was pulling up. I said, "Oh, cuz snap," because I get 2 songs of him at a time, and I was like, "Man, this should be the one take song."
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the Poetry in Motion song. And my dog was like, "Nah, cuz." Like, my dog Trey, he do the editing. He's like, "Nah, this is the music video."
Yeah.
He said this the music video. You feel me? Yeah.
So when you first heard it, did you know it was gonna be a hit?
I ain't hear it on the speakers.
Oh, okay.
I heard it off the phone, but I already knew Cuz was gonna slide, so that's not what I'm worried about.
Right.
When we shot the video, though, that's when I was like, this might be something.
Yeah.
Right. So it went viral. It got picked up by Lyrical Lemonade. They did a nice little article on it.
Right. And that's what the crazy part was. It was like, man, Cuz was just talking about, he posted and all. He like, bro, I'm talking about quitting. He was talking about, and I said, "Cuz, nah, keep going, bro. You know what I'm saying?" But man, nah, this thing started going stupid. Like, when Lyrical Lemonade picked up and I read the article, I was just on something like, because people don't understand. Lyrical Lemonade Cole Bennett is a videographer. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. For him to appreciate it, yeah.
And for him to say, or one of his publishers to say, I picked this up and the song snapped and the video did its thing, like the video captured what it needed to capture,
right?
And it was like, whoa,
yeah,
whoa. You know what I'm saying? That was the crazy part, that a videographer publication gave us that credit.
Yeah, it's kind of like on some real recognized real type shit, man.
Right.
Because Cole Bennett, man, he like one of the GOATs at this shit.
Right, and if you want to see what's up, man, listen. I'll let you come sign the Death Row too. He can come sign the Death Row too.
I don't think he gonna do that, but I respect the confidence.
We'll sign the Bad Boy. If he on Bad Boy, we'll sign with him.
They'll merge together like the red and black NWO.
Yeah,
NW
like
red and NW white.
Yeah, we can tie our flags. You know what I'm saying? We'll tie our flags. Yeah,
that would be dope.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get into this video, man. MK Shotzz.
Alright, I'll see you, Will. Bitch ass shit, don't put me in your routes if you ain't stand on business. All the handguns got extended, Draco hold no less than 50. Bitch, I feel like Boston Rich, I've been rapping up them chickens, and I wanna hear the booth, but I've been stuck off in the trenches. Who the fuck say they want pressure with? Let's side to let me know. ARP with building beans, a 50 round and a scope. Fill up pop out that count, it's been too motherfucking long. You know what's up, we going done for the first day that he come home. Hey, They say bro to hit the bank, swiping Visa, now he cashing out. All that ass that shot of God, it's hard for me to catch and I put rats inside my match, inside my shoebox, I been stashing out. Yeah, they thought that shit was funny, but they ain't laughing out. Yeah, they thought that shit was funny when I ain't have no money. And they used to laugh when I was down bad and the nigga was bumming. All them raining days, they never thought that we'd see the sun. All them 22s, they never thought we'd have Dre's with them honeys. I decided to try, say what's that smell? Yeah, it might make you vomit. We been here some off-hoes, whole gang, we putting dick in stomachs. Say come here, little odd bitch. Say no, ain't no running. I like the way that ARP shoot, it just keep on thumping. I know that little hoe mad, she left me on my dick. And now she see I'm coming up, a young nigga getting rich. And now she see I got them peas and I ain't gotta hit no lid. And now she see I put that shit on each and every pit.
That was hard. I fuck with
Yeah,
that.
that's a hard video.
Yeah, cuss now.
I feel like he needed another verse on that.
He definitely.
I did. Hey, I want him to keep running it off.
Yeah.
Add some more bars to that. Like, cuz did this thing. Like,
Yeah, for
he
sure.
made it easy for us. He got. That's the thing people got to realize. We coming there to shoot.
Right.
Like,
All you gotta do is show up.
show up.
Yeah.
But beyond show up, like, give us a little bit of scenery and let us go to crazy.
For sure.
That's what it be. Give us a little scenery.
Yeah.
Like we got a video coming out with an artist, and he gave us like real scenery, like real deal to where it's like y'all gonna be like, okay, cuz like this go crazy.
I definitely feel that.
Yeah. Like yeah, they be crazy. Like
What's another video we should play?
man, I gotta see it on my phone. Man, my vision ain't all that. I might shoot too. I'm trying to see.
All right, let's do this. Ego get us. That's a,
Oh yeah. Go in my city. It's a different type of vibe.
Another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar. Damn, another problem every minute. I'm tryna solve with the binges. Yeah, hoping I don't get caught up in my city. Cause niggas ain't ready to kill me. I'm big pimpin', I don't get caught up with these bitches. Yeah, we vibing, but I don't trust her. For every lie, I trust a less. I'm feeling special every time I hit you with her. Grab my keys, check the weather, grab my Glock up off the dresser. Finna have me a good day, post up somewhere and get some money. I won't let her have a way, she being stuck up and acting funny. Half these niggas gay, don't stand on what they say. Trapping to feel the safe, trapping to beat the K. Getting rich about the day, I can't afford to miss a play. I'm nothing on the face, I can't afford to be a bae. Stupid, dummy. Taking me off my grind, you better have money. Better watch the news, dummy. Back to back summer, we had these pussy niggas running. Ain't leaving clue, knock 'em out of shoe. Michael Miller jean, yeah, $1,000 shoes. Keep me a tool, yeah, keep shit boo, yeah. Her pussy clean, I spend an hour in a pool, yeah. Another day, another dollar. Damn, another problem every minute. I'm tryna solve with the binges. Yeah, hoping I don't get caught up in my city. Cause niggas ain't ready to kill me. I'm big pimpin', I don't get caught up with these bitches. Yeah, we vibing, but I don't trust her. For every lie, I trust a luster. I'm getting better, chase the cheese, I ain't regular. Hit my knees, say my prayer, getting cheese on my schedule. Looking back at 19, niggas was laughing, I'm ahead of them. Caught her on her knees, she gon' clean me like a janitor. Switching on the team, how you gon' go against the family? You do that. Switches in a bean, nigga, my gun in for Canada. Stupid, dummy. She let me fucking, I ain't even get that hoe no money. Nah, girl, don't move, ain't no running. Yeah, I'm 6'2", tryna put dick out in your stomach. Yeah, just in the mood, yeah, to get some money. Yeah, these niggas fool, yeah, I think it's funny. I think it's funny, niggas bumming and I ain't tryna get no money. Still, she fucking if she coming and I ain't tryna get her number. Fuck if you ain't with me, nigga, I'm beyond lit this summer. Fuck you fucking niggas bitches and I ain't tryna use a rubber, stupid. Another day, another dollar. Damn, another problem every minute. I'm tryna solve with the binges. Yeah, hoping I don't get caught up in my city. Cause niggas ain't ready to kill me. I'm big pimpin', I don't get caught up with these bitches. Yeah, we vibing, but I don't trust her. For every lie, I trust a luster.
If I would have to say, there's 2 videos I would always recommend, like that gives that different vibes right there, like the amp vibe and the smooth type vibe.
Right.
But then we got Vars, Guided, Boxes and Burnouts. We got Max and Baby Boy.
Yeah, let me play the RHJ one.
Yeah.
Cause this one like got an actual story to it.
Yeah. We do that too. So everybody know we do that too.
Niggas in my way, bitch, I'm stepping on niggas' necks. I ain't tryna have no conversations, we ain't talking about shit. Sometimes I'm feeling like I'm cursed, but I know it's just a blessing. Mama say don't do no stressing, son, nigga go get a check. Bitch, I'm doing my own thing, I can't worry about these niggas. I can't worry about these bitches. Long road to the riches and I'm rolling till I get up. How the fuck you got 24 hours, you niggas still sitting up? Man, I've been looking for what's player for that. If they ain't got nigga didn't have to come see me. These niggas psyched out. Jet come through like J.A. knock your lights out. Tell them folk they ain't talking more than a mill, I ain't tryna talk about it. Hit that bitch. Oh man, you should've seen his eyes. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. I'ma die by mine. Drop the 3 on the 7, now I'm out here breaking down. We ain't talking money on the real, I ain't really got no time. Time is money and I ain't got no time to be out here wasting time. Poker face, nigga, I got my eyes on the chips. I heard they were looking for the kid, well the man is right here. They say them niggas ain't getting no money, but that money over here, and that money over there, bitch, that money everywhere. I remember them days when I was broke, but them niggas ain't even care. They see me going up, now they tryna act like they was done. I tie the bag on my stomach, bitch, I'm hungry for this here. Bitch, I'm hungry for this here.
That's hard. How you came up with that video?
So that video was on some like me and Jay, like we was like we wanted to do something, and listen, all that was 1-2 scenes. Right, he was there, he was in the video. But yeah, that video was a concept of like I was thinking of like some like they got sci-fi thrillers. It was like a sci-fi hustler.
Okay.
Like that's why you see like Jay. You done seen us put Jay in the chair.
Yeah.
Then you seen Jay end up talking to himself.
Yeah, he kidnapped himself. That was
yes,
crazy.
But it's kind of like playing on the mind of like a hustle. Like,
yeah,
I want to get out of the game. I just want to chill, but something's always gonna put me back into the game.
Right.
Yeah. It just so happened it's himself.
That's dope. What you just made? So what you did with the video? You just made somebody else just like put his clothes on. It was him.
Yeah. Had him put his jacket on and his scully on and just played the back of him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, because I always love movies. I always wanted to get into doing movies.
Right. That kind of reminded me of Face Off, the John Travolta movie. And Nicolas Cage. It kind of reminded me of that.
But yeah, it was like sci-fi hustler movie. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
That's my own genre. I'm a trademark. That is my genre.
I hate that.
Sci-fi hustler.
Man, that's brilliant, man.
That is actually. This nigga gonna have Dolomite fighting aliens
and
shit.
Yeah, maybe Ace Boogie off of Paid in Full fighting a Martian or something.
Okay. Yeah.
I remember because I done watched this video like a couple times. It took me like the 5th time to realize he kidnapped himself. I was like, I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah. I came up with that concept. I was saying, nah, cause you gonna get yourself.
Yeah, that's hard for real.
Yeah, mine's a crazy place.
For real?
Mine's a crazy place.
So what's your thought process behind your videos? Like when you come up with your treatments and whatnot?
So we do a lot of running guns, no treatments. So AZ Productions just said it. Yeah. If we doing a running gun, we get to the spot and we running and gunning. So we do a lot of running guns. So we ain't having too many treatments. So that one was a treatment. That was me like processing of what I want to do.
Do you prefer to do the running guns or do you prefer to do the treatments?
I'd rather do a treatment. I'd rather sit down and have it all planned out and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, but running guns, truthfully be like turning from like turning shit to sugar.
Yeah.
That's what a running gun is.
Yeah.
Like I had to turn the shit to sugar. Then usually Trill's that with me, but then Trill turns that sugar into Kool-Aid.
I heard that.
So that's what that is. That's that whole process.
I feel like more of the artists now want running guns.
Yeah, because running guns is a cheaper alternative. Like,
Yeah.
but it's so much simpler on the mind for them.
Right,
It's like
right.
they ain't got to worry about nothing with a running gun.
Right.
Once I get that, then it's me like, because we're not putting out no BS work. We ain't gonna put out no BS work. Yeah.
You get some people, they just do the videos where it just be like just a bunch of niggas in the house, and it's just that, no extra effects or anything, just niggas in the house, and that's it.
That's that Chief Keef said.
Right.
That
right.
that did work.
Yeah, it do. But it's like, man, I want to do something for real. That's why I got into the game. Like I wanted to change it.
Right.
Like,
I hear that.
I wanted to change the game. Like anything I do, like I want to change the game.
Yeah, y'all doing some good work for sure. The edits are definitely clean. Got some hard transitions in the videos. You know what I'm saying? So
Bud do his thing.
Yeah.
Bud do his thing.
And you got the shots. I mean, so
Yeah.
y'all put it together well for sure.
Right. That's the thing. We a perfect combination, and we're gonna bring the team along.
Right.
That's what we doing. You see, man, that's to build content and teach them how to play with that camera.
Right.
Got some editors out of South Florida.
For sure.
Uh,
Go ahead and give him a shout out, man. I ain't catch his name when he came in.
Oh, this Judah. This my boy Judah.
Shout out
doing
Judah.
his thing.
Yeah, Judah done been around me for a minute. So yeah, but he in everything. So
Right.
if y'all got anybody with female Rottweilers, get at us.
That's that bread right there.
For real.
Get at us. We got a mail. But
For
yeah,
real.
but nah, that's for sure. Like, but I definitely running guns is cool. It's too high to be doing running guns.
Yeah, I feel
Give me
that.
an AC. Then I work with a lot of involved individuals.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get us in a place where there's doors closed off, man. So
Right.
Yeah, so you don't be outside, see people see you.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to think. In your videos, I don't think I ever seen anybody with like weapons and shit. No weapons in the videos.
Oh no, you can have weapons, man. I got Job 22K. They had you can have guns, all that stuff. Take it out the head.
Yeah.
Gun safety. I
Yeah.
I know how to use a gun.
Right.
Everybody around me know how to use guns. Don't let your gun go off, cause
Right.
their gun's gonna go off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gun go off, you gotta put it away.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you gotta put it away. I hear somebody say, "Hey, did you take one out the head yet?" Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Y'all, yeah, because my homeboys' guns work.
Right.
They
right.
guns work. So let's not have a shootout in the middle of the head because I done got hit or something, or one of my homeboys done got hit.
Right.
Yeah, that's for real.
That's most important.
Yeah, because they be pointing the guns at, they be popping
Right
out.
at the camera,
I done
yeah.
had some folks, they done just popped it out. I said, oh, I didn't even know we was doing. I didn't know that was that.
You got warn niggas. You can't just do.
Yeah, they popping out. You just see the beam going. I be like, bro.
Yeah.
What's the craziest story you got like while shooting a video?
I done got shot. We done had to change locations because of lights.
You say you got shot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just breezed past that.
Yeah, I was gonna say like. that nigga
Yeah, my
said,
therapist said I don't handle process things correctly, but nah.
Salute you going to a therapist though.
For sure. For sure.
Oh, me, yeah, I went one time.
Oh.
It was
that's
cool.
More than
She
most
more
people.
than-
Some
yeah.
people.
She solved the issues, but nah.
That
Yeah,
nigga say
that was
in
the
one
craziest
city.
thing. That was the craziest thing because it was like we kind of got our warning the day before from the video before, like, y'all boys, let's not do this. We don't shoot in front of stores no more. We don't shoot in front of corner stores or front streets. So if you want a video that does that, I don't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we shooting a video, middle of the scene. Shots went off. I seen a rock, and I said, "Oh, what?" Nah, that thing hit my back.
Damn.
And got to the car. Boys got to the car safely. Left my phone got left on the scene. My lights. Went to the corner store. Got patched up real quick. Still had to go back to the scene. They done sat me in the car for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you got hit, did that discourage you from doing videos, or you had to keep it going?
No, we shot a video the next day. But
he a grinder, man.
Yeah.
I would have.
Yeah,
been,
but it was. Folks,
like, bro, give me 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, folks done.
I need to register this.
I would have been like, give me more bread, nigga.
Prices did go up after that.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure.
But now,
I got shot.
Hey, if you gonna have a gun in the video, nigga, the price is up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but no, what's it called? Yeah, it was just an eye-opening experience because it's more of the fact like I done did enough stuff before then to get hit, but me doing a positive thing and the right thing, and I still like, you know. But it's all Gucci, you know. Things happen. They young. Them boys gonna learn from that situation. Luckily, ain't nobody lose their life, get shot in their face, stuff like that. But it's the city.
Right.
The life you chose.
Right.
If you chose that life, and I chose this, so I understand what comes with it. Yeah.
So when that happened, did you have to like switch anything up, like the protocol for your videos?
Man, listen.
Besides you saying no videos in front of stores no more.
Man, we got spot man. I got my own team. My team carried ass. So you hit at us, we gonna hit back. Everything legal, everything. So it's but we changed protocol for real.
Right.
And it's like this: if you gonna have them guns, shoot them back, please.
Yeah.
I respect you more if you shoot them back.
Yeah.
Self-defense at the end of the day.
Right.
But that was just an odd day. It's like one of those days where you knew something was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just too odd for me. So I'm gonna go off suspicions now.
I was gonna say sometimes you gotta trust.
Yeah, intuition was just telling me like cancel it.
Right.
Yeah, but I didn't cancel it.
Yeah. You know what that was? It was God telling you.
Yeah, sit down, boy.
Yeah, sit down.
Yeah, but we did take a little break in between but that was really to lower the videos down that we had. We didn't want to keep piling on top of them. Yeah.
So how many videos you got in the tuck right now?
So how many? Let's say like 30 something on there.
Well, I think you had 33 up there. Like, how many you got coming out? Like, what you got working on?
We got about a total of 50 videos. So I don't know when everybody else putting their videos out, but we got we just shot a cool little storyline for Boss Man Willie.
Right.
We shot a cool little storyline video for him. We shot a video for WAWG Max. Just shot Dino Woods. His poetry in motion went crazy on my page. He's the bigger guy. Dread went stupid on there. Jot 22K, they coming up that we shooting a video. We got some videos we shooting this weekend. So we just shot Fetty Osama, Rico Osama. They're young. We just shot them. So we got some videos. Then you just seen K Millions.
Right.
So K Millions talking about he want to shoot this weekend too. So this weekend booked, but we working.
So after out of that 50 videos, how many are already out?
Out of those 50, probably 40.
Okay.
But then out of those 40, then there's more that's coming out now.
Right.
Like that.
Nah, from the sounds of it, man, shit, you got another 40 coming. You know,
we got another. We got another like 10, 12 in the vote. Like we got a video dropping tomorrow with BFG Fat Boy.
Word.
Yeah, so we got a video dropping tomorrow, man. We just working, and that's the thing. I just got to have my YouTube more. What's it called? Like just showing. So I just want to learn how to do the monetization. Let me get my YouTube. So that's what we doing all this for.
Yeah.
Get the behind the scenes. What is it, like 1,000 subscribers, 44,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
I know I got the watch hours for sure.
Yeah, it's just for one of our channels, or the Random Actor Podcast, it got both of those instantly. The other one, the RAOP Studios, that shit got 3K, but that watch time, I can't get that to save my life.
That'd be crazy.
That shit just weird, man.
I be seeing No Jumper does it perfectly. Barstool Sports, that's kind of the goal I'm going for.
They got a machine behind
they got a machine. That's what I'm saying. But you know, a lot of like $1 million worth of game. They end up signing with Barstool Sports, but to see them like grind up and stuff like that.
But again, it's hard to compare to things like
right,
that.
Right. No, I'm just talking about like,
you know, an end goal. I definitely understand.
I'm talking about I want to be the machine though.
Right.
Like, I want to be. I want to be the Barstool Sports.
Right. Nah, I feel that.
That's where I want
taking the right steps.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's my goal. Like,
I mean, bro, you grinding like dog. You putting everything together. You know, like you said, you already got artists. You got the video game on lock. You know what I mean? Right. The work y'all are putting in. It's hard to keep up with, you know what I mean? I'd imagine for many people. So,
like y'all know Draco the Ruler.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like Draco, like and Ralphie, like it's kind of like we're kind of on the same type of trajectory of like how they just constantly putting stuff out.
Right. I feel like Ralphie the plug. He drop a video like damn near every week.
Every week. You know what I'm saying? But that was FBG Duck's thing too. Like I'm gonna drop 2 a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm with that. I'm with all that. Like I'm going to drop.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
We're going to work. You might as well drop. But it's on the artist. But like we're going to work.
Right.
Because it's not about the money.
Right.
It's really not about the money.
I hear that.
I'm a hustler. Like I grew up like a hustler.
Right.
Like people like you can see it in the streets today. You can see it wherever. Like people hustle to look cute. They want to be seen.
Hustling for the wrong reasons.
Like I hustle because I love the game.
Right.
Like that's me. Like, and I just rather not sell crack. You know, that's like the best way to go. Like someone shooting a video is easier than selling crack, selling weed.
Yeah, straight up.
I promise you.
Straight up. That's some real shit.
It's like, so I'm hustling like not to be seen. There's people that hustle to be seen. I hustle not to be seen.
Right.
Because that being seen stuff only go but so far. Free Big Meech, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's better to be behind the scenes.
Right.
Kind of like Slim from Cash Money. He the perfect example.
Slim.
You see Slim like every 6 years.
Yeah, you see him every 6 years. Like the first time I heard about Slim was behind the music with Lil Wayne. That was the first time.
Yeah, I think so. I was like, bro, this tall ass nigga that look like Birdman but skinny with braids.
Yeah. like funny. Even with Master P, like No Limit wasn't gonna get bigger than what Master P was. Truthfully, that's my personal opinion. Like, you know, you end up getting Snoop Dogg and what it is, but Master P was too much in that forefront.
Yeah.
Like Baby sat down.
True indeed.
Yeah, Baby sat down. Puffy sat down. After a while, you got to sit down.
Well, I also think that you got to look at his talent base. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not to say that he had bad artists, but only so many of them actually had commercial potential at that time. You know what I mean? Like Mia X was hard, but I think Mia X was hard in a regional demographic. Right. You know what I mean? At that time, you know, it wasn't fair to her, honestly, as far as how the game was judged. You know, but when they went to like north south, like northern people didn't listen to a lot of southern music. So when you hear Mia X rapping, it's not the same as, you know, oh well shit, we got Lil Kim. You know what I mean?
Like my homeboys get mad about that north south thing because like my top 5 is off. You know what I'm compared to them.
Right.
Like I like flavor. Like I felt like Mia X and all them had too much flavor. Trina, like Slip and Slide. Like perfect example. Like really, when you talk about talent, so under like just the fact like of like Trick Daddy, Trina, Plies, all of them on the same label. Like
Slip and Slide definitely had something for a long time.
Crazy, but
and No Limit. I mean, just going back to them real quick, I think it's amazing to see what Master P did to elevate all of those artists. Mia X was cold as fuck for real. Like she had a hell of a time. You know what I mean? But
Slim was my guy. Slim was the hardest thing than see murder. Like Slim was the guy.
Yeah, for sure. 100% actually. And it's just, again, unfortunate what happened to all of the artists, like
right
throughout a very short span of time.
Dead or in jail. Like that's the game. Like Master P, it was kind of like y'all watch Power.
He was trying to get them out of that shit. Yeah.
Y'all watch Power. Like he's what James St. Patrick wanted to be. He's what Ghost wanted to be. Like I'm gonna get out the game.
Right.
Like you got a full-fledged like jump out the game. Like you can't half in, half out. You'll die.
Yeah.
You'll go to jail. And that's what his label showed us what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy because No Limit, like you were saying, he had some artists that weren't really big names, but like C Murder got like platinum albums and he wasn't a household name.
Exactly.
And that's something that can't happen nowadays.
Exactly. And then I think that you really have to like dig deeper and really look at the fact that he was selling in regional areas still.
Right.
The South and the West. Like he really didn't have, not in my to my knowledge. Yeah, he ain't had that up north. And I don't know that like in Chicago and shit, P was like a big name to them or the artists under him. I mean, I'd imagine P was a household name, of course, across the nation, but artists like Magic and shit, you know what I mean? Like I don't think that they would be as big of names to.
Talking about they had the hardest guy on the label. We talking Silk the Shocker, like the hardest thing.
Right. So,
but nah.
If Silk the Shocker could rap for shit, but the way he marketed them, and
he treated everybody like a superstar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he treats everybody like a superstar.
He made movies, like he did everything at the right time in the right manner. He's like when he saw the transition, he pivoted into TV. He got his son into the Lil Romeo with the Romeo show or whatever on Nickelodeon and whatnot.
Bow Wow was taking over. He said, "Shit, I got a son too."
Man,
like, damn, I didn't know Master P had kids.
Nah, he said my son got braids too. Shit.
I love the Lil Romeo show. But like
that shit was good. That shit
Mike was my favorite movie though. Like I ain't gonna lie, Lil Romeo couldn't hold, Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying?
He tried, but nah.
He tried
to rap. He couldn't rap. He had that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That shit with that Michael Jackson sample, unfucking deniable.
That might be the only song you got.
That's about it, bro. But that shit is a jam. I don't need a girlfriend.
It was when people talking some Bow Wow versus Romeo versus. Oh, like
that's a whitewash.
Booty,
bro. Bow Wow slaughtered that nigga.
Like, Bow Wow would have put up Kobe numbers that night.
Put up 84 on them.
Bow Wow would have been mixing records so that it's all one song type shit. You know what I mean?
I don't even know if his catalog is extensive as Bow Wow.
He ain't even got a catalog.
He could have just played the Light Mike soundtrack.
Hell nah.
Can y'all name a Romeo album?
Can I name a Romeo song? Probably not.
ICDC College.
Yeah, that's
he would have to pay that.
Yeah, but
by the end of it, yeah.
So let me ask y'all though. So we months and months removed. Who won the Verzuz? Gucci or Jeezy? I just want to ask everybody.
I'm gonna say Gucci every time.
Personally, I got Gucci.
I said Gucci.
Yeah.
Too.
I don't see how anybody like. One, Jeezy was standing on the chair and shit, jumping around like that. Just
see, I like Gucci music way more than
that's what Jeezy. I was telling people. Like,
and I didn't like how Jeezy kept playing like the same. He only did the first album.
Yeah,
he only did Thug Motivation 101 and just stayed on it.
That's his hardest shit, and so I understood that. But my thing is, like, I love Jeezy's first album. 101 was crazy. His mixtapes before that, Trap or Die was hard. What came out after Trap or Die?
We Are the Streets.
Yeah, so his
Which
first
one had the Akon feature on it? I told people that's the only way he was gonna win. If
Soul Survivor.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, that was on 101.
If he would have pulled Akon out, that he would have won. If he would have pulled Akon out the back, he would have won to me.
Yeah, if Akon would have came out, that would have been insane.
He was winning towards the end, like when he started playing "Bitch Get Your Mind Right." Mm-hmm. After Gucci did that shit with the Pookie Logan, he did all that shit. Then he returned with "Bitch Get Your Mind Right." He watched Gucci on that.
Yeah, he did actually. Gucci started playing that more recent shit, and I'm not gonna lie, it was like, man, look, like
you supposed to keep it back then.
But the thing is, Gucci made a good point. Gucci said, "You don't got no recent hits."
Yeah.
Gucci got recent,
very recent
Billboard
he got
platinum hits.
Very recent hits.
If we talk about though, like Jeezy got a harder like verse than Gucci had in a while though, with that all there with that with Bankroll.
Yeah.
Harder verse now. Jeezy had. I'm not a Jeezy fan.
I mean, Gucci wasn't always. We know Gucci ain't the best rapper. You know what I mean?
He gonna turn you up though.
Man, Gucci get you right. Get you right.
But yeah, Gucci said when he played that song, he was Like, that's a bankroll song. It was a bankroll song.
Yeah,
he just got a hold of it, put his name on it, and said it was his song.
Right.
That's some real shit.
Because at that point, wasn't bankroll like dead like 2 years at that point?
Yeah. Big bankroll fans. My partner put me like Duval, like big bank. I was a big bankroll fan, so like bankroll died the day of my first party. I was like, dang. But bankroll.
I was at work when he died. I left.
Yeah,
that shit fucked me up.
That nigga say it's a thug holiday.
Yeah, I went home, bro. I was fuck this shit.
Yeah, but bankroll is my guy for sure. Like,
that's
what I want to do. Like, I want to go like shoot a video with somebody in Atlanta or something like that, or some. I just want to go out of town with it.
You been out of town yet?
Shoot a video?
Yeah, shoot a video.
Man, I put a ticket on them. These jokers ain't trying to pay no ticket if I go out of town. You got to pay gas. You seen the numbers.
That gas crazy.
That's what you paying. You not really paying me. Like, you paying for my gas to get down and back.
Man, shit. Everybody paying.
Yeah, you got the gas is really what it is.
That gas ridiculous.
Once it go back down to $3, they'll probably pay that ticket. But yeah, I got a couple guys from Savannah that want me to come. We setting up dates. Raleigh, North Carolina. Yeah. South
Raleigh,
Florida.
a nice spot.
Yeah.
Raleigh, hey, you got a lot of like production spots in that area as well. So
I want to shoot like Miami got like this nice production studio. Like it's like the music something, bro, but it's so nice. I just want to shoot it now. Like, you give me something like that, we'll go crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
I always tell people like, get a production studio or something. Like, rent out a production studio. That's harder than any VFX. People don't understand that. Before any visual graphics or anything like that, before I chop and screw your body, get you a production studio and go crazy. Because if y'all notice about our videos, they really simple.
Right.
And we don't really have no production studios here, right?
I think
we was talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Jacksonville is a hotbed for music right now. Jacksonville might be the
not even just right now. I think that the potential's always been there for Jacksonville to have a music scene. For one, RAOP has always been a huge thing out of Jacksonville.
I heard what was they called?
Van Halen.
Right, that was the one Method Man and Wu-Tang went on tour with. He was talking about.
Oh, you talking about Limp Bizkit?
Limp Bizkit. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Van Halen was first. Limp Bizkit is another one.
It was Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner. My bad.
Are you crazy?
My bad. Good look.
Bro, I did not know this. I know the Tokyo Jets. I know Keys and BJ. Yeah, first Keys and BJ. That's who I know out the city. That's who I listened to. I knew they was gonna make it for sure. Yeah, so that's who I listened to.
I was having a debate.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. Some of the members was from here.
For real, Jackson must know how to play guitars and stuff.
Damn, not Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I was about to say they're from Cali.
Not Red Hot Chili Peppers. What is the name of that group? Fuck, it's gonna come to me after we done, and my bad.
You gotta insert it. Once we finish.
They had a huge record though, man. Right. Damn. Yeah, I just can't think.
While we on the topic, I was having a discussion with somebody the other day. We was like, who was the first like rapper that had like a big deal? And wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken, it was Trap Beckham, right?
No, the Tootsie Roll.
I looked them up. They didn't have a major deal. They were still independent.
Oh, so for one, it would be T-Rone.
He signed the Cash Money.
Yeah. It would
be T-Rone.
Because I was trying to think, did he come before Trap? Because I feel like they came.
Yeah. You know,
he came before Trap.
Trap was dropping the little the
Trap was still in the club at that time.
Yeah, but he ain't just buzzed yet. Trap had Fo Loco around that time. Right. Tote was big around that time too, though. People forget. Yeah. Trap had that Fo Loco, the L.O.
T-Rone signed it, opened up some doors, it opened up some eyes and whatnot. And then, if I'm not mistaken, it was Trap.
Young Cash.
Young Cash was before T-Rone.
Yeah, Young Cash was definitely before T-Rone.
Young Cash he signed early. Yeah, he signed before T-Rone.
And a lot of people don't know. Actually, we need to give Young Cash his flowers. Young Cash was doing a lot of writing for people.
Yeah,
he wrote French Montana, one of French Montana's albums.
Yeah, he was on there. He was on the first one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Young Cash. That used to be Young Cash was my guy. I told you I grew up on.
He was on Paranoia. The song.
Yeah.
I grew up on Keys and BJ. That's what I listened to. Like, you had Gutter on here.
Mm-hmm.
Grew up listening to Gutter. Like, these what I listen to Jacksonville artists and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, when Keezy get out, let me know because we need to get him on here because I definitely want to tap in with him.
I'll FaceTime him right now. He'll probably be so hyped, but the quality in his phone ain't loud enough, man.
Yeah, because I want to tap in because he definitely got some historic shit, and I know he got some good stories.
That's why Daniel Lee, like he's my guy to this day, but like he shot historic videos. Like Bucking the Jack was probably the biggest song in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
It's probably still is. You can play it and it go crazy. Squad Gang was huge song in the city. So like you talking about like tracks that
I don't know. Godfather might be
Godfather. Brad Swain. Brad Swain was that guy.
One we get on the podcast.
Brad Swain and Lydell. And I call Brad right now.
Bro, that's my.
IG.
I feel like it's Godfather and Bucking the Jack.
It's Godfather and Bucking the Jack. Because Godfather gonna do his thing and Bucking the Jack. Then the mother boys. Ace had a hit. Fulio had a hit. Spinner Benz, all them had hits.
Right. Yeah.
These young boys that's coming now, like they're younger boys, they coming now like they having hits. And like I'm like this is when I say hotbed. Like,
yeah.
That was dope. Today I was watching the little XXL ciphers, and I seen Nardo Wick on there, and I was like, bro, that nigga from Jacksonville, Florida. That's dope.
Real, like my homeboy went to school with him and all. Like it's crazy. Like I never met, bro. Like it's crazy just to see like somebody from the city, because people don't understand there's like a difference of his level. He's like a global superstar. He has a song with Elvis Presley, so like he's a global superstar.
Nardo Wick got a song with Elvis Presley.
He on the soundtrack.
Yeah, he on the soundtrack for the movie.
That's crazy.
It's a Ghetto Child or something like that.
That's crazy. I don't think no black artist should be on that album, but hey, shout out to that.
It's kind of tricky because first of all, they had Sony Digital, not Sony Digital. What's
Metro Boomin?
What's Future DJ? He did 56 Nights.
Esco
did the soundtrack. And what people were bringing up in the movie, because everybody be like, Elvis stole from black people. So in the movie, they trying to depict that Elvis loved black people and he was inspired by it. Because one of the things they showed in the movie was him Elvis being abandoned by his family and the black church taking him in. And they had a little story in the movie where he's like best friends with like B.B. King. So it's kind of like one of those things where it shows like he was inspired by black people.
Elvis was my guy to used
to. I'm just telling you. But I know you looking at me crazy.
But the social climb, that probably was a political move they pulled right there with that one. But hey, B.B. King, I love B.B. King though.
Oh man, B.B. King was the man.
But
I love blues.
Here's the thing though. This may sound controversial. Everybody be on Elvis ass, and I'm not caping for Elvis when I say that. Everybody be on Elvis ass, but everybody loved Amy Winehouse, and she was racist, and she was stealing black people music.
Wow,
she's on camera saying nigga,
but
and being racist. I'm not just making this up.
What artist though, like back then, wasn't stealing black music though? Like Lil Richie had like real deal hits, like
they were just taking it,
and they was covering it, saying, "Boy, I can't cover it."
And you know what?
Making half a pennies.
You know it's crazy. Like they could just cover your record, and you couldn't do nothing about it back then.
Couldn't.
The copyright law didn't come into effect until 1972, if I'm not mistaken.
And that was because of Walt Disney. Walt Disney made that play for his animations. So but you got to think like that's crazy.
It was
like,
68 or 72 one of them years.
Lil Richie was like that guy, and they were stealing his music.
Yeah, they were stealing all his shit.
Like I seen who made the original song for Hound Dog. Like it was like this bigger black lady. My apologies, I didn't get your name. I didn't get your name, baby. But
and she sang the hell out of that shit.
But see, that's the type of music I love though. Like
you ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Yeah, she sang it different. Like Elvis probably was because they had like 4 different versions, but Elvis probably was like the closest to it.
Yeah, he had the big one.
Yeah, but he
was stealing from white people too, because he stole that blue suede shoe song from a white dude.
Man, listen, what it say?
I don't know about that one.
I'm just saying he was just stealing.
I think that one was still a black person. I think somebody had a different.
But he was stealing from white people too.
I know y'all heard this.
He was just a thief.
Yeah. You would have been an artist forever. Good artist borrow, great artist steal. That's the saying. And hey, them boys stole it. But hey, that's crazy. But that's the game. They signed up.
Sadly.
And hey, but it's like you'll never get your credit for it. Lady finally getting the credit for it. That's probably all she ever wanted.
Yeah, I feel like we all have gotten, as a creator, we get somebody that stole your shit before.
Hey.
True indeed.
Hey, listen, if y'all seen the blueprint of how the Mega City stuff was working back then, like when I was a child, like, you'll see, like, I ain't gonna even say too much because y'all might be like, oh, he tripping, but I done laid a lot of blueprint.
I hear that.
And I'm laying blueprint now, so I follow it. It's never stealing. Follow my blueprint.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you got to appreciate it because, you know, in every form of fashion, that's something that people, I mean, nothing is new. You know what I mean? So you're going to come to a point to where you're at the opposite end of that, you know? What I think about most is this. Niggas be mad about people stealing flows and shit like that, right?
Is it stealing flows to me? I always had that question. You're an art, like you're a rapper. I always want to know, does it count as stealing flows though?
I would say yes. Okay. I would say yes, honestly, because if it's something that like ESTG, right, has a very unique flow.
Right.
There's not many people. There's only one other major artist from Louisiana right now. Right.
Who's the other major one?
He from Louisville.
Or Louisville.
Oh yeah,
that's
ESTG.
what I meant.
Yeah, ESTG and Jack Harlow.
Yeah. In that regard, you know, if you hear somebody that's not from Louisville, especially rapping like ESTG, what do you have to say? Is that hey, he's mimicking this artist, right? Mm. He's still in this flow in order to like make himself popular on a sound that has been made popularized by someone else.
Right. Like with Amigos. Like with Amigos back in the day, like
how they had the flow,
Yeah.
Nardo Wick though, you seen a lot of people like had that same sound.
That's
tricky though. Point. But that's tricky. I'm gonna say it like this. Reese Montana done been on here. Reese used to be with Mango City.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Like Reese used to be with me at Mango City. Reese done sounded like that. I'm gonna give Reese his flowers right now. Reese has had that same voice.
Yeah.
Since I've met him, they have the same exact style of rapping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that happens.
And that happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I'd be like, is it really stealing or is it just like...
Yeah, that happens a lot in Atlanta. I just think they just put two dudes from Jacksonville and they just sound the same.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dudes here that sound like that.
Yeah.
But I do think that you can tell when it's intentional. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So in that regard, yes. Right. I do think that there is a thing of stealing. You know what I mean? I don't think that it's dubbed on... It should be dubbed on every person that sounds similar. You know what I'm saying? Because, again... Rap is one of those tricky things to where you have so many people that do it. You could easily say, hey, somebody's stealing this or that.
Like the most common problem I'm coming to right now is everybody basically having the same lyrics. Like everybody has a switch and everybody has to kill to join the gang. Like I'm gonna keep it real. I haven't seen a switch on a gun since I done shot a video.
Yeah.
So, but it's just like everything sounds the same, repetitive. Like people want the same exact videos as other people. Like it's like that's when it becomes like, come on, bro, think a little bit more outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
So when it comes to the flows and it comes to stuff like that, it's like I feel like it's still like with the Migos, like you know how hard it was for them to cultivate that sound.
Right.
You know how hard it is for like Kendrick Lamar to cultivate his, or Chief Keef probably to cultivate his, and things like that, and just for someone to come sound like it, or even put the drip on, like, like everybody look the same. Like people don't be like, I'm looking like him. You know what I'm saying? I don't look like him.
Right. I mean, I think we at a point now to where people just don't care. You know what I mean? Like they like, yo, look, it's easier to do this than stand out, you know?
Yeah.
Right. It do stand out though. I like y'all chains.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing. Like, you know, you see a lot of niggas with money that, you know, that's what they their accessories is what you're more so appealed to.
It ain't the drill.
It ain't.
It's the accessories. I like
the
the chain.
aesthetic more than anything. That's like, why some people. That's why some people rap, like, just for the aesthetic. Right?
The look is that goes back to my point. It's not the hustle, it's the look.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not hustling because I need to. I just want to look like it. I want to get a diamond chain. I want to get a cube, and I want to get this.
Right.
Nah, my boy, let's go get something else.
Let's put art back into this. You know what I'm saying?
I love art.
That's what I be thinking about. You know what I mean?
We was talking about the Rich Hustler J video. That's me showing that, like, I'm an artist.
So, like, growing up, it was always a thing of, like, why do you listen to rap when it comes to older people, right?
Right.
And what I would compare it to is, like, yo, you got to think, these are rhythmic, like, poets. This is Shakespearean technique. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, did you hear, like, the only way to have, like, a Shakespearean level vocabulary was, like, you had to say 1,000 different words. Right, you have to be able to construct sentences with thousands of different words.
So
right?
in the 90s, yes, I think that fits.
Wu-Tang,
yes, come on.
They said the Wu-Tang album was like a colossal amount of words, like over 1,000. Like,
right.
So we talking about Shakespearean vocabulary.
Right,
like,
right. I would say like the same for when I heard Outkast, like that's what I think about. You know what I mean? Like, yo, these are storytellers, both sides of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Andre telling it from like, yo, I'm a sheltered kid that's focused and that's trying to stay out of this shit. And Big Boy that's like, yo, I'm pimping. Like, I'm out here. I'm riding dirty. You know what I mean?
Right. Like,
so,
Boosie, like people like they see the new, like, the Boosie that we have now. But, like, I grew up on Boosie. Like Soulja Slim, like when I say I can see what you're saying, like, I see it, like, it's art. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a beauty. Like, no matter, like, top 5, Boosie's in my top 5. You know what I'm saying?
I can respect that.
Big's my number 1. 50's my number 2. It really might be 50. I'm sorry, Big, but it's really 50 my 1. Big's 2. Like, you know, Boosie's in my 5. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I can respect.
So it's like I'm for real. Like, I grew up on the storytelling, the art of it, like the game, like, this life is art. People just don't notice it. Like, I've been boxing since I was 9.
Right.
So I get punched at for a living. I coach it. And I box still, like, but it's an art. It's a beauty to it. So, like, people don't respect. That's what I don't like. Like, people not respecting the game, like, the beauty of it. Like, you don't rap to get rich. That's not how you stay there.
Right.
You got to understand the beauty of it.
That's some real shit.
You gotta understand the beauty of this, like.
And I brought that up to say, like, today when I listen to music, I like, if I was asked why do I listen to rap, I would say more so because it's entertaining. And
so that's why so you listen to it now more so because it's entertaining.
Yeah, the beats are good, the lyrics are entertaining, I would say. Like,
so you laugh at it.
I mean, I ain't saying I laugh at it, but I think a lot of it is definitely to where it's like shock value rap more so than artistic rap. You know what I mean? Okay. Now there are still artists that are like.
Nah, I done heard some people say some artistic ways on how they may maneuver.
And again,
they say it in some artistic ways, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, in a general consumption.
Especially if you listen to some Detroit shit.
Right. Again, now that's pure entertainment. You might find yourself laughing at a lot of that shit.
But they say it's a lot of punchlines, some bars, some.
It's definitely some bars, but it's a lot of artists that are coming out of there that are making lyrical comedic bars too.
Yeah.
Sada Baby, BFB.
Well, BFB is a full-on comedy rapper. That's not.
I don't think he was intended to be. I think that was his gimmick.
I think
you just said Sada Baby. Sada Baby do got some funny bars, but he can rap better than a lot of people.
I just said lyrical comedic bars. Like I feel like he can rap. Like
I don't know. Just that word comedic just throws me off.
YNJ's a comedic rapper.
Oh yeah, well yeah, he literally calls himself the Coochie Man. So
yeah.
So I mean, I'm just saying that they do have a lane for that out of there as well. So,
like GT, my guy, like it's like GT out of Detroit. I love his music. So y'all might not know about him, He look like a little Chico, but like he be sliding like, but he be saying some stuff. It's like their flow is like not the same at all. It's so like.
I'm not discrediting artists that actually spit.
Right,
you know
right.
I heard you be listening to Eastside Egg Roll.
Man, you must better talking to Eric. Eric was like pressing me to listen to this nigga. I'm like, bro, what is this? That's cosplay.
He black though.
Making comic music.
Right,
bruh, the way he was saying nigga on that shit, bruh.
Lil Dicky got on making pure comic music, though.
Yeah, he's...
All right, don't even bring up Lil Dicky because I got a theory on white rappers, period.
I want to hear this theory real quick, though.
Well, one,
does Jack Harlow count in this theory?
Fuck yes.
I just want to hear it. I do want to hear it, though, because I agree.
All right, so one, white rappers are a marketing ploy, right? White rappers are used to make everyone feel like, yo, you can do this too. For one, you know what I mean? But two, I feel like they put a lot of money into white artists instead of building up the culture, you know what I mean? Building up a lot of black artists for these opportunities. Jack Harlow's been in the game like at this level now less than 2 years, right?
Right.
He has a major movie. Right. He's hosted major events. Commercials, all kinds of shit.
Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
How often do we see that from artists and that from black artists? One.
I don't know. Well, you don't see on that level, but it's a lot of black artists that's bigger than Jack Harlow.
I'm not saying that.
Also, I don't know. I seen Jack Harlow grind from the beginning, so I've seen Jack Harlow grind since like 2014. So, like,
what's your theory?
He didn't come out of nowhere to me.
I'm not saying he came out of nowhere. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, like, what's your theory? So, do you kind of believe that when it comes to the Eminem and Royce da 5'9" type thing?
Well, hold on. I feel like this. I'm saying this. There are artists that are better than Jack Harlow,
right? That
are not getting the same opportunities. I feel like it's a benefit that he is a white artist. That Glamorous record to me personally is ass. Like, it's not a good record.
First Class, that's the song?
That's not a good song.
It's not. But it's smooth though. It's smooth.
But it's been blown up to such a major, like, what they're trying to craft him out to be is this white Drake now, right? So just look at this. Post Malone, what's his other name? The guy that
I never counted him as a rapper though.
Yeah, Post Malone not really a rapper.
But but he's a rapper though.
They tried to lump him in the rap, but he never really.
When he charts on the board though, he charts as a rapper. So
when he came out with White Iverson, what was his intentions? So that's why he's included in this.
Yeah.
All right, so let's continue. We got MGK. What's the dude that? No, I'm not gonna include Matt Miller only because
he didn't get.
I'll even include Matt Miller. But
he didn't get included. That what's it called?
I don't feel like Matt Miller ever even rose to ascension to that level for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he was grinding every day for his opportunities, like, just being real. You know what I'm saying?
And he was harder than all them you named.
Man, to me, Mac Miller actually had more commitment, like more like passion for rapping and like being understanding the culture than any of these other artists. But what's the dude that was rapping about
Asher Roth
thrifting? Asher Roth is another one.
Macklemore.
Okay. All right. So that's 6 artists, right? What are any of these artists dropping rap albums today?
No.
Well, some of these people you named fell off.
Yeah, Macklemore kind of got the fuck out of here
Post
after
Malone's
that.
Like a rock star right now.
Post Malone, he just dropped the album and that shit kind of flopped.
But it wasn't rap.
But they got into the lane off rap.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't think Post Malone. I can't remember the last time Post Malone made a rap song.
It's a jumping point for them. You know what I'm saying? A launching point rather. And I hate the way that our culture propels that shit for white artists opposed to art. Like, to me, like, I couldn't see Lil Baby in a movie, being honest.
I think now though I can't. Baby, my God, though, I watched him.
Like, I loved everything about his marketing. Right. I love everything about like his music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell like everything is genuine. Like, he's really in love with what he's doing right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But again, the biggest artist, the biggest black artist, is not getting half of the opportunities and looks that Jack Harlow is in such a short span of time.
That's our fault. We need to gatekeep our shit.
Right. And that's
the biggest black artist right now, like real deal. Like if you want to say is probably Drake, but Drake's kind of like in a different realm.
Man, Nicki Minaj,
yeah. But we saying like biggest, like when I think of like what you're saying is like
I think
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj for sure. I think the second biggest like rapper is Future. I think Future's way bigger.
Yeah, like it's always like it's like Drake. Like I'm not a Drake fan though, but it's like Drake. Then everybody falls in line.
Yeah,
like
I feel
it's
that.
But
I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like Drake, Future, Kendrick, and then like
I think Baby. I'm gonna keep it real though. I think Baby is above Kendrick. Like this is what he drops because he's turning folks into stars too. I haven't seen Kendrick turn a person into a star.
I just feel like right now, like Baby's having that Lil Wayne run for real. Like he's really having that.
Carter, this is Carter 3 area right now.
Hit me out. I get why you did that grunt.
I don't agree with that, man.
Hear me out. He's touching almost every feature that he can. You know what I mean? So he's getting a lot of airtime. The features aren't bad. The only like knock against the comparison would be that, of course, he's not nearly as lyrical as Wayne was.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because when Wayne was on his run, you could arguably say he was the best rapper.
But
everybody was better than him.
But there's a difference of like what the argument. Like we're talking about a person who's been rapping since he's self-proclaimed 3 years old, right? Five he's self-proclaimed, and we're talking about a guy who picked it up after he got out, not while he was in the penitentiary, after he got out of the penitentiary. And like I watched this growth from ATL. Like people love ATL, but I watched my dogs. I didn't watch, so it's like he is having this.
I remember listening to Lil Baby music when he was abusing auto-tune, like when he was using too much auto-tune.
Yeah.
That was listen. So it's
every time I get in my car, and that I forget the name of the damn. I skip it now because
Freestyle.
Atlanta, ATL.
Yeah, that's the song.
Bro.
Yeah, that's
that shit comes on every time I start my car, bro. Because it plays in alphabetical order on my till I press shuffle.
That's something like I just never like. I couldn't get into ATL,
bro.
I couldn't get into it. But but Baby's that guy. Like there's nobody besides Drake that can turn an artist like him. This joke, like if you get a Baby feature, you good.
That shit's selling.
Like Dirk is a big artist right now, to where it's like
sure.
he like people tend to like if he's dropping something, but his is kind of on a different thing. It's like I want to hear who he diss. Like Baby's more like I want to hear Baby slide.
Right. So here's one thing that I do feel like is would be another takeaway like that halts that statement from being true. Would be that Baby only has one album. So during that Wayne run, you know what I mean? Like he did an album, he dropped a mixtape, like he did another album shortly after that, like 2 years later, if I'm not mistaken.
You got two, don't it? I thought he had two.
Yeah, he got Street Gospel and My Turn.
But we talking about a guy who was dropping he dropped 5-6 mixtapes before he started dropping these albums.
It was like a point where he was dropping like 2 or 3 mixtapes a year.
He was content god. Yeah. Like he was the original content.
Right.
Like you get I'm gonna be like this. This is my truthful thing about like art. Like I always hated like the music industry, like, cause it's like, they be pushing these singles and it's like, bro, I want to hear more of you. Like Drake. Like I'm gonna tell you who I like Brent Faiyaz. Like he just dropped the album.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm still vibing and stuff 2-3 years old, like, and that's not a singer, that is a artist,
right?
Like he knows how to make music. Like there's a difference. Like there's people
for sure.
Like Baby's learning how to make music. Drake knows how to make music.
Yeah.
Nicki's still a rapper to me. What's it called? Like
it's hard for me to ingest a lot of Nicki songs.
Yeah, so. Like Lil Wayne's still a rapper to me. Like, but like there's people that are just like know how to make music.
I feel like Nicki knows how to make music though. Nicki got some bangers. Like Nicki got some.
She do.
Nicki got some records to where she out rap a lot of niggas. 100%.
Nicki will out. Is it Nicki or Safari?
Yeah,
But I'm playing to all the
bars.
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
say
playing to the all bars. I love Nicki.
That ain't the RAOP.
Hey, but I love Nicki. Nicki can out rap Nicki
could definitely. I mean,
that's why I said she's the biggest artist. I
Right.
admitted that she's the biggest black artist.
right. I think she was for sure.
I think Cardi B bigger than her right now.
Cardi B's my girl. Listen, so I'll let them attack me for this. Cardi B's my girl. Ain't nobody when Cardi rapping that street shit.
Hey.
Ain't nobody tougher than Cardi B when we talking rapping that street shit.
I think Cardi should stick to singles herself, honestly, and
Singles?
just ride the wave.
Yeah.
I don't think she
But
needs to drop an album right now.
She had a weird point because she just dropped the single, and I feel like nobody really gave a fuck about it.
Just because she wrapped it up in too much drama. So
And they wouldn't even let her drop a video for it.
I feel like once that became the thing, she should have just let it go. Like she could have said what she said on Twitter and whatnot, but she should have let it go. It became a big ordeal, like a spinning factor after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I don't think Cardi ever dropped a single without a video that came the same day.
Listen,
Yeah, I don't know.
Flock, that song that she got with K Flock, she the last. What's it called? She's like the last verse on there. But that's her single. Cardi slid.
Yeah.
But listen, Barty is the hardest. There ain't nobody harder than Barty.
Right.
But ain't nobody harder than Barty.
But she just released that video though, didn't she?
No, I didn't have a video. Just had a single.
She just released a video though, didn't she?
No.
Oh, I must have saw something late then.
I think last video she dropped was the song "The Up and It Stuck," which was like last year. But she dropped a video. That's what he talking about, the K Flock song.
Okay.
Where she was dressed up in like the blood attire.
When she had she had the rag.
Yeah, she had the rag hair.
Listen, she got on that thing snapping.
Yeah.
Listen, but that's like I admit it.
That might be the type of music she might need to pivot to.
That was her though. That's like how she came up when like King Yella and all them be talking about like FBG Duck was talking about when they was dealing with Cardi. Cardi was a street rapper. That's how I met. That's how I heard of Cardi and loving hip hop. Like, but Cardi's my girl. Like, yeah, that's always my girl.
Yeah,
I like Ratchet.
I hear that.
That was me. Like, you guys, all my partners. I was in apartments with my women. But Cardi's like one of those. Yeah. Where's she from? The Bronx? I don't know what project's in the Bronx.
Yeah, she from the Bronx.
What project's in the Bronx? Yeah, well, whatever project that I would have been there for her.
What he said?
He said she from the Bronx.
Oh,
he from Brooklyn, so he don't be.
Oh,
he don't
okay,
give
okay.
nothing, no other borough their credit.
Gotcha.
Like, even though like
how y'all say it in Brooklyn? What y'all be saying? Like I'm from, huh? What's your neighborhood? What you claim?
Oh, the borough and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't understand what difference of borough, county, city. I don't understand none of that. But guess what?
It's kind of like you compare it. It's kind of like how Atlanta got the zones and shit.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that.
I want to see what females they have in Canarsie.
New York is weird as fucking. You can vouch for it. Like,
it's weird.
You be in different boroughs and like each borough be like far as fuck away from each other. Like you be in Brooklyn and you be like somebody be like, hey, meet me up in Harlem. And it take you like an hour to fucking get to Harlem. Like the shit weird as fuck.
Like it'd be like New York City, but inside the city they have different merits. So I'm just like confused how we're supposed to be the biggest city in America. And they have like different cities within the city.
Yeah, they just
That's some different shit. So I'm just
like one of my uncles, he lived in like Staten Island. Like nigga, it used to take us like forever to get up there. Like driving to Orlando. Like god damn.
I'm gonna go to New York. Like I ain't never been there. I ain't really never been nowhere.
I've been to New York one time and that was the craziest experience. Like, we seen some crazy ass shit.
But New York, like people like to go there and like to go travel. There be certain places like that's too many hoods around.
Right.
Like people like they come. I didn't know people come here to visit. Found that out. They were talking about.
Yeah.
I love Joe's Crab Shack. So I was like, okay, you're not visiting Jacksonville.
Yeah, you're at the beach.
You're at the beach.
Right. But Jacksonville is a big tourist spot.
Yeah, River City Marketplace is huge. I didn't know this. Like. Like, because you have to really come through Jacksonville. Like, but I'm like, they be like, oh, you from Jacksonville? I said, yeah. Like, I want to see. I said, man, go to Moncrief, go to Grand Park. Beautiful. Like, beautiful. Like, Grand Park, beautiful. Like, come. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Go to Cleveland Arms. Go check out, go lease an apartment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what it be like. If anything sound like with Heights, Park, anything, don't go. Don't go. Like that's the rule. But like, it just be so weird that people actually come here.
Yeah, that's the weird shit they going through with Chicago now. With O Block, everybody trying to take pictures and shit.
Yeah. Man, listen.
Steven Jackson ass, that shit was corny.
I say it like this, like, stop playing like that's how it is. Like the dude, he like a comedian dude. He's like, bro, like you can check in right here and you not be good down the street. Like that's the same thing in Jackson.
Yeah, same thing.
You check in, and right, first of all, there is really nobody to check into. But right. You check in, you try to, man, listen, that it's liable to get hit up.
Right. Right.
You go anywhere, that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, right. You be good on Moncrief, go on the west side, they eat your ass up.
You could be good on 36 of Moncrief and be bad on 32nd.
Right.
You can be good on West 18th, or you know what I'm saying, and
shoot
be bad
over the Pearl, yeah,
you know what I'm
saying,
and be bad right down the street in 50-20, like. So it's like, this not the place, like all that stuff to go. But like, I love to see like that we got something. Like I see they dropping the Boss Goats. I just watched the podcast from yesterday. It's cool to see that. Like watch Gutter, like to see Gutter from like he came, like how he was to like the man he is now. Like to see like Butter, like I grew up with Butter, like me and Butter played football together. Right. So to see how all of them like grew out of this whole Jacksonville stuff. Cause listen, when I say my mans grew like chains, all this stuff, like I watched E. E is who I modeled like to play basketball after. So like I watched all these guys like and to see them develop, like even to see the mindset Keezy have, like once y'all watch the interview, if y'all do. Like to see like the development of their mindsets, the development of the young dudes I shoot videos for, like they all have the right mindset.
Yeah. We got him up on the screen. Shout out to Duval, man.
Yeah, shout out to Duval. Shout out to Jay.
I didn't even realize, like, before he came in here and he did the studio performance, he had a song I fucked with heavy. He had rapped over the Tell a Show Enough beat.
Yeah, like Cam shot the video, but like I put that video like.
Yeah, I remember listening to that shit like years and years ago.
Yeah,
and it came up on my because I think he had a different name at that time.
Yeah, he's
and it came up on my iPhone. Yeah, and I was like, that's the nigga that this. I was like, I wish I would have known that. I would have told him like, man, I used to play the fuck out that song.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. Like when I say artist, he's an artist. He knows how to really do this.
Yeah,
it's just my boy got to grind. Like you gotta want this shit.
Yeah. It was funny because when we dropped that performance video, he was coaching me how to drop it. He's like, "You gonna do it?" He like, "Do it like this. Just do this clip right here. Make it as a reel, and it's gonna go up." And I was like, "All right." Usually I just post the whole thing, but he was like, "All right, I'm gonna listen to it, bro," and it worked.
That's him. Like he knows the game. Like he knows it. Like music. Like him and Trill taught me what's it called. I always knew how to be like handle certain situations. I always knew how to let my mouth get me in certain places.
All right.
But I knew how to always talk myself into certain things. That was a good pause. Yeah.
That was great.
Knew how to do that.
Save yourself, my brother.
Yeah, but them boys came with the art like at the time, like that these niggas track was 7,000. Them boys were just like they didn't think that shit was gonna come, so they didn't capitalize on the situation. And that's the thing about it, like. We only got one more shot to fuck up.
All right.
And I ain't fucking up.
All right.
And the team around me ain't fucking up. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a good team. So we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to sign to Death Row, man, how they do that?
Sign to Death Row Records.
Looking at that camera right there.
Sign to Death Row Records. If you wanna come, man, just hit my DM, man. If you willing to work, for real, work. I got some youngins that's coming back from college to come.
Yeah.
To come get some work with me. Like to learn this game. I got my boy over here. I signed Geek GPX. He's like the head of all graphic designs now.
Word.
So that's a big move. He gets with a lot of people. So Geek GPX is doing my graphics and stuff like that. He chops up the interviews. Trill. So if you want to learn how to edit, you come learn. I really want the youngins though.
Yeah.
Because I'm about up in the game.
Right.
Like, but if you old, you come holler at me one sign. But I really want the youngest, like, I really want to teach, like, once you get a computer, a camera, like, once you get anything in your hand and you willing to.
Yeah.
So come sign the Death Row Record.
Yeah, the younger ones, you can mold them into bosses to be.
Yeah, like that.
Old niggas like us, we stuck in our ways.
Stuck in your ways, like
I don't know, man. You can always teach a old dog new tricks.
Good shit.
The dog
Real
willing
shit.
to flip.
Yeah,
The dog willing to flip. Like that's all it be. But yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
is, man. I tell you straight up, like, come join the team. We willing to work.
Yeah,
We
man.
want to work.
That's some real
we
shit.
have 50 videos.
Right.
Could have had 100.
Right.
We gonna get 100.
Y'all gonna get 100, man.
Sure.
No lazy shit,
At my
man.
100, at the 100th video, I want to come back.
Hell yeah.
On my 100th video, I want to come back.
We got you.
And
got you.
yeah, but yeah, man. I'm gonna tell y'all what to look out for. Look out for MK Shotzz new video. Well, go look at what's it called, Duet. Go look at all these videos that I have. It's in the playlist. We're gonna be dropping behind the scenes. Go look at all the artists I work with, Max, everybody, Duval, Jay, Max, Fatty, Rico, Ja, 22K, Ty 50, all of them. Go look at everybody we work with, man. RCF, everybody, like everybody.
All right, man. Make sure y'all tap in, man.
That's
It's a hard working brother right here, man.
For
Salute
sure.
him.
We working.
Let them know where they can find you at, where they can check out the videos and everything.
Find me on Instagram, Motion Cinematic. A lot of people don't know how to spell cinematic. CINEMATIC. That's cinematic. I ain't gonna give y'all my personal. We separate business and personal.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, y'all go follow that. YouTube's the same thing. Motion Space Cinematic. Subscribe at 1,000 subscribers. I'll give away 2 videos for free.
Oh, there
Yeah,
we
y'all
go.
heard
Yeah.
Heard that here first.
At 500 subscribers on YouTube, I'll do half off. Then you get me to 1,000 Instagram, I'll give you poetry in motion.
Let's go.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go, man. You look, y'all tap in with them. All you got to do is like, subscribe, go check out all the videos, man. You got 40 of them out already.
Yeah, well, we 33 on the playlist, but
33 on the
tell
playlist.
them y'all drop y'all videos.
Yeah,
and
hey.
we get the 100. He coming back.
Yeah,
Boy,
get to
look.
100, I'm coming back.
Y'all hear him, man. Shit, he might be back in a month or two.
I
so.
might be back in a month or two. Yeah, but tap in.
So yeah,
stay
man,
motion.
with all that said, shit.
We out.